Welcome on Mouv'Art. Today, after dressing and dancing, let's discover another dimension of culture. We are tackling today with painting, discovering Epie gem at MD4 House Broadcasting. Welcome back, televiewers. As I did say, today we are tackling with painting and our main focus is Epie gem. How are you, Jim?
Hey, I'm okay. Hi, welcome, Ngome.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
So today we are talking of what you are doing in your life. Jim Epie, who is it first?
Jim Epie is an artist, an activist, and an art promoter in art and craft. So that's just a piece of me.
Okay, but what you are doing is inside a house, MD4.
Yeah.
What is it all about?
MD4 is a media, it's a platform.
It's true that we will not go deeply inside the topic because it's too large. Just give us some of the homework.
It's a platform that teaches us how to become entrepreneurs. Like a synergy that comes together at youth. It actually offers platform for youth that they can actually come and express their talent, whether it be in art and craft, it be in media and audio, video, things like that. Okay,
I did receive a document before. They wrote entertainment and engineering for social change. That's the vision of the house. Can you tell us more about?
Yes, for social change, because our platform is without frontier lines. Like, it's open to everybody to come, no matter what type of talent that you have.
No matter nationality.
Yes, no matter the nationality. That's why we have no frontier lines, no frontier barriers. So we accept everybody here who have a talent and a project, so that we can follow you up.
Okay, but particularly you, how did you come into contact with MD4?
Okay, the founder of the MD4, when he got here in Cameroon, he was like, okay, strolling around in order to synthesize people with who we can work
Let's
with.
mention that at the very beginning there was a singer inside Balsoro.
So that is how he came about, and he met me right at my home in front of my house. I was painting, and he was like, wow, can you be one of my followers? This is my vision. And he took me to his house and explained me all the vision about MD4. And there I also had the opportunity to meet one influential Cameroon rapper, Silva, Epie, alias General Paseo. So that is how we met, and we started this project together.
So we have the number 4. We know that we also have a TV Vision 4. I don't know why the number 4. Does it have this particular meaning? Why not MD10 or MB11? Why number 4?
Not very precisely, but I think number 4 is like a frame.
Okay.
Number 4 is like a frame. It's like a block.
It has nothing to do with the 4 vision of MD House Broadcast.
That is actually what I'm saying. Like a 4 vision. Like 4 is a square. So it globalizes everything in audio video. Bring them together.
That's great. Welcome back. You are on Mouv'Art. Don't mistake yourself. We are talking with painting today, and we are discovering Epie Jim, who is here with us and explain us what it's all about. Working at MD4 Jim, can we have the story about the whole house? And before the story, I just want to know, people working here, are they employees or the employers? Yes.
Okay, I will first of all start by the creation of the MD4. MD4 was created like in 2012.
Yes, of course.
Till now, I think like 4 years ago. So this vision is like to actually teach kids, teach the youth how to become entrepreneurs. So here we can solicit like even people who are like employees, but we always want to push the employees to become employers one day. So, because especially in this type of a nation who lack jobs, so we are teaching people how to they can create their own jobs and also become entrepreneurs tomorrow.
In the same file, I also wrote down, think global and act local through learning by doing. What does it
Okay.
exactly?
Oh, yeah.
Learning by doing, think global and act.
Yeah, that is our say here,
Okay.
because we actually think globally and act at the same time. Because, for instance, if I can come, you are behind an audio video, or you're behind a camera, and with this mutuality force that we came together in the MD4 house, I can learn how to handle the camera one day, and you can also learn how to hold a brush to paint one day. So that is how we think globally and act globally, and become with a positive outcome.
Okay, now I think we are going to enter your own world, because we have talking about MD4 where you are working, but particularly you, exactly your work. When did you start and how does it begin?
I think I'm an artist since from birth. I think so. It was an inborn talent, and after some time, when I started growing up, my parents always told me they used to say handwork. It's just a simple way of saying things. In other words, they mean about the practical part of it. Like in Cameroon, we deal much with theory, but we don't have the practical part of it.
Of course.
So when my parents always told me about it, so I was trying to mirror myself and see what I know best and see how I can implement it. So I started in school, just drawing on a normal A4 paper.
Yes, but at that particular time, how old were you?
I was, I think I was 7.
Which means it's more than 10 years today.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And we know that we are facing a country where things are so difficult, and the economical situation is not that easy. So how did you come into today? You are smiling and you feel like somebody who is really enjoying. And how did you do to manage?
I actually became a fighter because long time ago, a decade, 10 years backward, I think even before, when I was learning from when I was at the age of 7, 10 years old, even when I was in college, my parents, when they always look at my book, they will see maybe drawings on the book, and they would get me beaten up. So, but it was so unfortunate that I lost the both of them at the same year. But also, it also gave me this inner strength to start seeing how to what is going to become an outcome of my life. So that is how I started using this talent that I have and demonstrating it to the world and see what I can benefit from it.
Have you ever traveled? Did you go forward?
Yeah, I went forward. I did a lot of things before traveling. I did a lot of things I'm very active in every domain concerning art. I also I'm a synthesized kids maybe with the World Bank during the youth weeks and things like that, to teach them, bring out the talent that they have in them. So due to all these different activities with the memorial fresque that I actually did, the National Archives and different places, previous places, I was lucky to have a scholarship. So a scholarship that was in Turkey. So I went to Istanbul and I studied marbling. Marbling is another type of art that we use decorations for internal decorations. So it looks like this.
Shiny and dynamic.
It's very dynamic.
But I think all these words they have a meaning, right? What does it mean?
With marbling, there are other ones that have meanings. Okay, like this one like this. This one is like this.
Yeah, so many papers. It's not easy to.
No, don't bother. This one you can just keep them inside.
Okay.
Okay. This one.
Okay. Let's keep this
Okay.
and discuss
So
about this.
Someone like this, you can see like two birds actually like sharing their emotions. So this is a honeymoon. This one actually have a meaning. It's a honeymoon. But other ones you just want to like decorate and you just make them whatever design that comes into your mind. And there are other ones that you can really see the imagery, like this one. You can see it's a flower. Okay, you can take it and give it as a bouquet to your loved one. So okay, so this is also flowers like this. Other things.
But all this work, did you do them outside in the outside world?
Yeah, I did them in Istanbul.
Okay.
All these ones, yes. So it's just to like brought about something very, very artistic and good design that you can use in decorating every place that you wish to.
Which means that you learned so many things at Istanbul that you
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
and share with Cameroonians here at MD4 House Broadcasting.
Actually.
Okay, talking of this work, Jim, you are working for a long time. So how did you generate several $billion?
Whoa.
Yes, of
If you
course.
talk about billions, maybe that is I would say that is hyperbole. It's exaggerating, but I would say maybe millions, but billions are yet to come.
So,
yes.
that's the word that we keep in our mind with Jim. That billions are
Yes,
still
billions
they
are
are
yet to
on their way. Welcome back on Mouv'Art. Today we are talking with painting, Jim Epie painting. So let's move forward with your work, Jim.
Okay.
Can you discuss about this painting? What is it all about? Is it just what is the story talking about?
Okay, this one particularly is the theme, as short as possible, is endurance. That's how I call it. In the endurance, you can find a burning candle. You can find a wind all over the place, stormy, and the lightning. But the candle is still lit, so it shows how enduring the candle can be. And it shows, and this to personify this painting, the candle is all about your life. And to make you understand that no matter what situation that you're going through in life, you should keep your fire burning like the burning candle that you find on the painting. So that is why painting are not just what you just see like the main man. You have to look into it deeply in order to bring out the philosophy behind it.
Let's mention that that's not the only one. Jim has done about 100 or 1,000, I don't know, several paintings. Yes. And where else can we find out your work? Except that MD4
you can
house.
find my works at the Mask restaurant at Bastos, and you can also find my works at Hotel Ilumba in Kribi.
Where is it?
In
Oh,
Kribi.
okay.
Yeah. So those are the main places that you can find my works for the moment.
Okay, as an artist in Cameroon, we know that many artists never do only one thing. So Jim does so many things. Can we talk about the different aspects in life that you are tackling on days after day?
Okay, I'm an artist in music.
You're a designer.
Also in designing, and like what you see here.
Yes.
Like what you see.
Made by Jim Epie.
What you see here is Jeune et Fort, and this is actually Jeune et Fort.
Yes.
Bâti autrement demain. Yes. So we are building our nation. We are building the future of the world, not through politics, but we are using art and culture to build up the future. And big thanks to our General Vasero who came up with this concept that we all follow.
That's great. That's wonderful. That's very great because yeah, it's not easy to cope with one thing only because the situation is not that easy.
After designing, I'm also an athlete in marathon. So I do hiking, I do the mountain race. I've participated twice, and my time, like to and fro, is 6 hours 15 minutes up the mountain and back. So that is me.
Okay, among all these things, Jim, did you fulfill your desires?
I really fulfill my desires because I enjoy doing them all.
Okay.
I really enjoy doing them all, seriously.
This was Jim Epie. I think we will come at we are at the end of this program. Do you have any last word to say to all these people watching you now?
All what I would tell the people is no pain, no gain. You just have to stay strong and work very hard for it, and I think you will have a better future tomorrow.
No pain, no pain, no gain. That's the last word of Jim. Yeah. And we were so happy and grateful to receive you today, televiewers. That's the end of this program. See you next week on Mouv'Art. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.